A couple months ago, we looked back at old footage from my daily vlog, and I already got what I wanted out of this, which was the fondness of looking back at things. I'm making a prediction that I will look at this interview in 30, 40, 50 years with incredible fondness, and so I have a feeling this will be an important video that I watch and my grandkids watch.
I day trade attention and build businesses. Legacy is greater than currency. I'm a purebred entrepreneur for real, for real, for real. Like, documented. I'm literally Twitch streaming in my office all day. 90% of it has no audio. I unmute at times and say what's up. We do random fun stuff. I wish I was doing this when I was building Wine Library. I'd be unmuted the whole time and I would be streaming for 12 hours a day. If you're a lawyer in here, construction, shop owner, an accountant, I actually think you should be streaming on Twitch and TikTok live your day. I think live streaming is in the same place that social media was in 2014, which was, it was known, but it was underestimated. If you're podcasting, live stream on Twitch and TikTok simultaneously, and I couldn't recommend more people get serious about that. Twitch, I had to tell you this, Andrew, very smart marketer, someone I've always respected, just did the first thing ever. I was 5 minutes late. As you saw, I was wrapping up with the Sasha Group, and he went on Twitch to see where the fuck I was or what I was up to. That's fucking amazing. Anyway. So Dustin's you're about to switch cameras. We're setting up for the podcast. Make sure you share this out. Tell everybody in the VeeFriends Discord. Tell all your social medias. We'll be live here in 30 minutes. Got some big ass guests. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a really good show that I think all of you are gonna like. And we'll see you in a little bit. I believe the world has gotten really good at spitting negativity. Yep. Real good. Negativity is loud as fuck. We're walking around 24/7 hearing how something's fucked up.
Yeah,
everything.
Super loud.
Yeah. Everyone's like, the algorithm's fucked me up. I'm like, you're the algorithm. The algorithm's a reflection of you. I'll show you my algorithm. It's Jets football. It's happy kittens on tree. Like, I got positivity in my feed because I don't fuck with negativity like that.
That shit based on what you
You're the fucking algorithm.
Yeah, what you clicking
You the
on.
algorithm, bro.
I fuck with that though. That's crazy. You the algorithm,
bro. But if I had any musical rhythm, I'd be with you guys, bro. I got bars. I just don't know how to do the music part. Anyway, I want to give some flowers. I'm going to give love to my best friend, Brandon Warnicki, who I met the first day of high school, and I sold him some cards the next day. But we became best friends forever. I've never said this public. I do not believe that I have the career I have today if it wasn't for Brandon Warnicki, because I would have never left my dad's store if it wasn't in his hands. I could not be me because I would have never left my dad like that, because I wouldn't have felt good. When we graduated college, he came in at 23. I worked with him every fucking day, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., 350 days a year for a decade. He's family as much as my brother and sister. And I could have never made that leap to the next place if I didn't know I had somebody good. Because my dad needed that partner, and I was that. Yeah. And that was the closest thing. And so that's my love. Big shout out to Brandon Warnicki. Because I gotta run to my next shit, I'm gonna leave it with what you just said, my dude. Life is how you see it. If you wake up tomorrow and say, everything's fucked up, I got news for you. That whole day, you were gonna find shit that is fucked up. But if you wake up and be like, yo, life is good, like I'm lucky I'm even a person. Let me try to find some positivity. You will find it this has been an hour of positivity. Yeah. You just gotta follow the right fucking people. Anyway, thank you, fellas. Love you.
Thank you. Love you, Mosey.
Love you too, brother.
This next podcast, Chris Dixon, one of the pioneers in investing and crypto, it's gonna be amazing. Please leave a comment of what you thought about that episode, but more importantly, your one takeaway or your favorite quote. I think a lot about filming myself over the last 15, 20 years. And a couple of months ago, we looked back at old footage from my daily vlog, and I already got what I wanted out of this, which was the fondness of looking back at things. I'm making a prediction that I will look at this interview in 30, 40, 50 years with incredible fondness. And so I have a feeling this will be an important video that I watch and my grandkids watch.
One of my partners, he was tweeting about it. One of his family members had a phone call with his voice, with using AI. And said, hey, I need you to send me money. And that's already here. You can take someone's snippet of their voice, replicate
Call them.
it. Yeah, replicate it. So like we're gonna need systems.
Yeah, imagine this. hello, I'm in big trouble. You need to text me. Like it's gonna.
Yeah, you leave a voicemail so that
people are not going to believe anything.
By the way, there's an answer to this, which is cryptography, right? Which is cryptography on blockchains. You can have systems, build systems where you can. We walk
Validation.
around like we walk around with a Touch ID in our pocket, and it's not that hard to connect that to a bunch of other systems, including blockchains, to make sure that we can authenticate video and text and voice and all these other things. And in fact, we have a bunch of we're working with Sam Altman. He's got a startup called WorldCoin, which is exactly that, proof of personhood using blockchain.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
That's gonna be really good.
Did you like that? So we covered and everything?
Crushed.
Okay, great.
Like actually. Thank you so much for being part of my wine club. I love doing these videos for you. Love the fact that so many of you have discovered new wines, and white Burgundy continues to be an explosion in US demand. And this next wine I think is just remarkable. Soggy Waffles 3 just gifted tier 1 subs to a bunch of people. There's ads when you watch on Twitch, Brandon. You can get a paid subscription to eliminate the ads, but people in the community can buy those for people in the community. It's like the most karma thing ever. Can you please say Soggy Waffles 3, I love you?
Soggy Waffles 3, I love you.
Thank you, Brandon. All right, let's keep going on with the Wine of the Month Club show. If anybody here sells anything physically, you should seriously get educated on TikTok Live and TikTok Shop, because TikTok pushes live to the algorithm. Instagram does not. So Instagram, it pings all your people that follow you. And that's why if you've gone on Instagram Live, you've probably seen like 100 people come on and then very quickly you see there's only 16 because it declines because it's hard to retain. TikTok's the reverse. If you're on for 4 hours, you get 7 on right away. All of a sudden you look up and you have 100. That algorithmic discovery is huge. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging with me. I'm giving away a VeeFriends card right now on the spot. The CGC 10 Selfless Sloth. Bombs stick, said me. First comment, too. Bombs stick. Very nice work. See ya. Have a great night. Going to dinner meetings. All right, DailyVee, I think today was super productive. The Twitch stuff, the meetings with clients, podcast with friends was amazing. There'll be a ton of clips from that. Chris Dixon, right, operating over everything.
Also rated out to Booga.
We rated out to Booga? Yeah. That's awesome. 2024, the year of live streaming.
Who just hit me with the raid? Is that actually Gary? That's my guy Gary. I looked over, it says GaryVee is now raiding you. I'm like, what? Yo, Gary, thank you for the raid, man. It's real? Let's go. They got Gary on Twitch now? They had a podcast going? Okay, I was wondering what he'd be streaming. Day in the life of a CEO in the mornings. Oh wait, that's actually fire. Mutes during meetings and puts on old podcast videos. So he streams all day then, right? You know, that's actually interesting to watch because Gary, he's always doing something.